YouTubers and subscribers, and this is another episode of In the Gold Field with Swiftwater. As you can see behind me right now, we're kind of far up on the hills, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a little video on dredging today. I've got my 3-inch high banker that you've seen in the videos I have back in Clinton County, but we're down here on another bench. We're finding very fine gold, but we're finding a lot of it. So at the end of this shot today, we're going to be showing you probably a pretty good clean out. Show you pretty much what I'm looking at when we're down there, and show you why we're digging there, and the pinpoints about the high water and all the good stuff that I bring to you. And then we're going to have Ben, our man Caldwell's going to be down there. He's doing some extra stuff with me on the side, and I'll probably get Lisa in there too. She's going to be down there as well. But as you can see, it's a long way down there. We got a long trip ahead of us, so let's get going. All right, we're back down here now. We're on the creek, finally. Got my box I wanted to show you before I start running a little bit. I want to kind of show you the mat configuration. It's about the same way as I had it in the last one. Now, we've tried many different configurations, riffles, without the riffles, this, that, the other, the flow. So far, I tend to like the riffles on top of my gold hog mats. And you notice, you can't see probably the bottom part. My carpet's probably hanging out about a foot past my box. The reason why is because you see my crash plate right here. It's underneath. It's totally bare. The reason why is I got the gold hog mats in here. I usually put carpet underneath it, which I do have them under the mats. I just don't have it up there because the carpet will just come outside the ripples because they don't hold down tight. So what I did is pulled the carpet down, leave it hanging out, which I don't care. The carpet doesn't do anything but stop the water, anything going underneath it anyway. But it gives this box a little bit more boiling action up at the top. Now what that's going to do is it's going to churn. It's going to be like a fluid bed up there. You know, it's going to get really going, and the gold's going to drop, and it's going to take off. When it does, as soon as it hits the first riffle, I got 3 scrubber mats for my first mats, and then I put my UVs actually in the back, because in the tail end of my box the water moves twice as fast. So I have a riffle with a UV mat riffle, then I have a riffle, and then it goes right into UV. And trust me, there's enough grooves in this mat that we're not losing any to fine gold. Anyway, that's my mat configuration. I just wanted to show you. A lot of people ask me how do I set them up, and I usually just tell people it's depending on what kind of flow you're running, what you're doing with them, what do you want to do with them, and what kind of gold that you are catching. So try many configurations. Try the different ones. Try odd ones that you've never even thought of doing. You might find out that something else may work for you. There I am. You see it? Dredging's all right. Trying to throw in rocks though. Nozzle works fine, like I said, with that wire going across it. It really makes a big difference. I'm not getting any jams behind me. I don't have to have another guy minding my box. The only thing is you got to throw a lot more rocks. Right here, I'm actually getting to the layer that we've been trying to get back into. It's actually more sand than rock, so I'm glad of that. I've worked up about, I'd say about 13 feet on this strip. It's been rock heaven for the last 2 days. Finally get to that sand layer. What I call easy digging. Sometimes your back gets breaking down, you get tore up or bent over like this. I'm pretty much getting used to now. If you're in the sand, you can just lay your nozzle in there and every now and then just move it over with your feet. Since you got that wire on there, it ain't going to get clogged up by anything too big. Yeah. That's how you do it. Working that nozzle. Rocks. All needed. Little ones, big ones, small ones too. But it's a great day. Good day to be alive in the water. There's water right now in Arizona. Coming out of the mountains. gonna find itself. Okay, here I am in the hole we just shut down for a little bit. These rocks, I love it when somebody says they love to go dredging, it's so easy. I'll tell you what, you could throw 15 shovelfuls with rocks in the shovelful, or you can throw 15 of these 15 different times. I'm going to tell you, dredging isn't any easier. If you think it is, you're wrong. The only reason it's easier is if you're laying down in the water in a nice wetsuit and you're floating there and just tossing the rocks behind you as you're going forward. Other than that, it's a lot of arm work. I mean, this nozzle right here, this thing's, it's a beast. It's a 3-inch nozzle, but you got to really work it. I see a lot of people trying to do this. I can't do that because I'm twisting it, putting it under the bank, and I'm coming back out and I'm eating out. It's actually about a 3 foot to 4 foot swath in a line we got, but we have about 100 feet of it. And like I said, we're catching fine gold. So that's the number reason you see this little tape thing on the front of my nozzle. Well, I got a wire on the front of this. It's a 3-inch nozzle, but I'm running this single-handed. Ben Ironman Caldwell, he's doing a little inspecting down the creek, so he's going to be gone a while. And what I do is I actually get it to where it'll take a 1.5 rock on each side. Now, when I'm going through the sand, I have my fingers down there. Don't stick your fingers in the nozzle because a rock will pinch. It'll pinch your finger. You won't get it out very easy. But I kind of tickle the rocks like that when I get the rocks plugged up. If I know that they're 3 inches or 1.5 inches or bigger, you can just pluck them off and throw them out. But other than that, you just give them a little flip and then they'll go through and then they'll go in the thing. Now in my box, I don't run a grizzly when I'm doing this by myself, when I put the wire on, and the reason being is because my flow is high enough that when it comes out, any rocks that hit that crash plate immediately take out the end. So I don't have any plug ups, number one. Number two, I don't have to go up there and tin my box because the rocks already come out. Just a little plan for the wise. But anyway, and right here, like I wanted to show you, is the hole. You'll see the bank. Now what it is this is all sand. It looks like dirt because it's got the little grass in it. It holds a little gold, not a ton of gold, but it holds a little gold, so you want to run it. But everything underneath it I'd say about 1/2 foot to 3 feet deep, which, well, if my sleeves get deep, that's as deep as I'm going. But that's the fine gold. That's super fine gold, and it's a great pastry. But like I said, stick around here. We're going to show you cleanups later, periodically later on when we get that done. And I'll show me periodically working. Most of my videos, you don't see me working too much in because I like to be informational and help people. But I'll give you an example of what it's like when we're actually working a hole and how many times you actually have to throw a rock at it. So, yeah, stick around and we're going to get to work. All right, now I want to show you a little bit about this. I can't really do this because, like I said, I'm out here. I do my videos by myself most generally. Sometimes I got a helper, but you can hear the water is on this side. The dry channel is on this side. Now, you can see behind me how wide. You can see the tree line. There's another, I don't know, there's probably 40 feet on the other side of that tree line. Now, when this thing's flooded, it's over my head, number one. It's blowing around this outside corner and just shooting down this thing. And that's why we're finding so much fine sands on the end of this tail. Now the horseshoe, the bend, is actually up about 100 yards. But you got to think, when this creek is flooded, how high, how far over, and how much push does it have? So that's why we're finding it here, because the bend makes it go over there, which makes that the inside street. Like I said, 100 feet of it, folks. It's a good thing. It's awesome. Anyway, about ready to wrap this day up. It's been a good day for the water. I'm probably going to get me one more run in. I think I still feel good enough. I say about 4 runs. I think we'll get 5 in today. So with that, I'm going to get back to work. I'll be showing you clean out later, and a couple pictures from here or there, or maybe anywhere. You never know. I'm 3 mountains back here in the desert. 3 mountains. It's a lot of driving. So, all right, back to work. All right, here we are. We're back at camp. You can tell it's getting dark. We're kind of tired. We worked all day. I had Ben down the creek today. He went to do a little exploration down the creek to find some other gold, well, you found it, didn't you?
Micro gold heaven.
So we're pretty much getting, like I said, we're still getting that fine gold from that streak. We still got a lot of it to work, and which is kind of good because, like I said, I'm on the last of the year push, and well, Ben, he's going to still try to do that Trans Am bicycle race. So, and by the way, you can do GoFundMe. And what is that? How can you get to the GoFundMe?
I don't even know. There's a link to it. I don't have it right now.
Just go to GoFundMe.
Get on to eBay. And
yeah.
It's under Benjamin Rock Company. You can find it through my eBay listings.
So Benjamin Rocco through his eBay listings, you can find that, or you could probably go with
I'll post
GoFundMe.
One on your,
yeah.
Well, you just put one on your.
I'll tell you what, we'll put the link below. You ain't gonna have to worry about it. We're gonna show you how to get there.
Right.
But anyway, this is it. This is the day, and I'm pretty happy with it. It looks pretty good, Ben. What do you think?
Awesome.
It's awesome. All right. So we're gonna do the weigh up now. We got a nice little scale set up. We got it all dried out, shiny
Nice
in the
clean.
pan. So what's it gonna be? Let's see.
Different.
Yeah. You want me to put it in the pan for you?
Here, just dump it in there.
All right. Here we go. Now there's got still a lot of microbes will stick to that thing. Look. Here we go. Oh, come on! I'm hoping at least 4.5 to 5. What do you think? You don't know.
1 gram.
1 gram.
Here, you want to hold that?
All right, here we go. Let me get it set so it's not gonna. There we go. And the tally is
91.74 grains.
What is it, grams now? I love that grains.
5.947.
5, almost 6. I was right
And
on.
there's a little bit around the tray here from the splash.
Yeah, we got a little bit of splash. Not bad.
It's a nice little chunk in there.
Not bad. I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week. So, look for the gold. No matter if it's fine, no matter if it's big. If you keep getting it, it's going to add up. That's pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with that. We're going to go back and I guess we got a lot of work to do tomorrow. And we're just going to have to figure out where it's going to go from here. So, that's another one of our friends that's over here at the campsite.
Daddy,
yeah.
what are you guys doing?
Yeah, I'm pretty. Like I said, I'm pretty glad. I'm pretty happy with the clean out. What do you think?
Just panning pays off.
Just panning pays off. Old Ben here, he did this leg work pretty much early in the season, and it's kind of a funny story because we were up on his claim, and we decided just to, we were finding good gold. You've seen the videos, you've seen it. But he knew where he was a little spot that he was panning at the first of the year, and he said he's like 30 to 40 colors every pan, and I was like, well, that's pretty good dirt. So we finally decided to pick up everything that I had, and we moved it down there, and like I said, you got to go with, it's like 3 mountain ranges to get back here. But obviously, let me tell you what, hold that bad boy up, it's worth it. That's worth it to me.
I keep my eye off of it.
That's right.
Where'd you go?
That's pretty good. I still love it.
Can
Anyway,
you follow the gold for me?
there you go. That's the clean out. I'm glad you guys got to see it. I hope you like this video. Like I said, I'm going to leave the link below for old Ben here. Like I said, he's going to do the Trans Am bike race. It's not easy. It's 4,000 something miles, which is totally crazy. I'm not doing it. But anyway, it's just if you could donate anything, just pitch it to him. It's going to go to a fun cause, and it's something that's just interesting. He loves to do it, and he does this through the winter months where he can't do what he likes to do. He rides everywhere on a bicycle. That's why he gets the name of Iron Man. So, other than that, like I said, I always like to thank my sponsors, Can't Stop Smoking and Chandler Boulevard, and Hobnob's Sports Grill on Chandler Boulevard as well. Remember, get out there and support your GPAA. If you get in, get the club membership. Remember, always keep up with everything like that. As for tonight, great clean out, good friends. Got another drink. You know, it's winding down time, so we're kind of cutting down and winding down. So anyway, till next time, I'm Swiftwater, and I'm out of here again. And remember, get out there and start living life before life isn't there to start living. And I may see you in the gold fields.